welcome back to your daily pick-me-up message. Before we have a look inside these cards to see what the energy is like for you today, my lovely, whenever you happen to watch this right here, right now. If this is not the first time that you see my face, you already know I come with messages packed, and I'm meant to share one specific one with you first before we can have fun with the cards. And honestly, if you clicked on this, chances are very high that ever since the Lionsgate portal wrapped up around the 12th of August, this past week, you've kind of felt very lost, as in your, like best laid plans that you had prior to the Lionsgate portal might very well have been ripped apart, as in it just doesn't feel aligned anymore. I'm also feeling my throat chakra closing up right now, which is interesting because like me not being able to speak, oh my gosh, there's such a strong energy trying to prevent me from getting this message out. It's actually ridiculous because this is the second time of me filming this. There has been construction noise, there's still a lawnmower, and now I feel that with my throat. I'm like, no, I will speak because you need to be aware of it. The thing that you've been in the process of doing is like integrating what has been thrown up and like, what you absorbed during the Lionsgate, because you've been blasted with so much high vibrational energy. It's like now settling down, like slowly but surely. What does that mean for you? The most important message that I have for you is there is something kind of coming out of left field that you most likely are already aware of. Something unexpected that it's like a door that suddenly opened and you cannot seem to like draw your attention away from it. It feels super new, super uncomfortable, like there's some inner resistance to it. You're like, what the heck, this is where I'm meant to go down, like this is the path, like I thought I was thinking. Here's the thing, what you made up like logically in your mind beforehand doesn't hold any like substance anymore. I'm just hearing it's like literally fizzling out, and the new door that like literally smacked you in the face and now you're like confronted with, this is what you're meant to follow. It feels like a kind of impulsive like nudge, but the more you sit with it, the more it's being made very apparent that this is where you're meant to go. This new stepping stone, this new action of yours is meant to be an ultimate and direct preparation for where you always want to arrive at, where your highest self and you meet, like in congruence. I just heard, okay, we're using the big words apparently, but it's like this is necessary in order for you to truly embody your highest self. Funny that my wrist just starting itching. Yeah, distractions all around, like so much noise. That's also why currently, because these energies are still like very heightened, yeah, and it's like also collectively still a lot going on, making time for stillness and in nature and grounding is so important, because then you hear the truth, because this new endeavor that you're meant to fully embark on, it's scary. Yeah, full on body chills. It feels very scary because it's so far out of your comfort zone, but it is exactly what is needed in order for you to break out of that cage that you've been in. So it's important for you to realize that this is exactly what you've been asking for all this time, when you were like praying and wishing and hoping for, something, some opportunity, for something to arise that saves you. This will save you. But you need to be courageous and you need to get like full on board with it. That's why the more you can like tune in, the more reassurance you're gonna get that this is the path for you, and not of what your logical mind has been made up in your mind that, oh yeah, this makes the most logical sense for me now. Lionsgate portal ripped everything apart. Now you're looking at all the ashes and like broken pieces I literally see all around you, and you're like, well, guess this is no longer an option. And then out of seemingly nowhere, this new opportunity just smacks you in the face, and you're like, why haven't I thought about it sooner? And the circumstances that you're currently in, I want you to really take a close look at them, because every single nitty-gritty detail, because there's no such thing as things being random, right? Has been orchestrated by Mother, Father, God, Spirit, your higher self, to lead you down this path. This path is not straightforward at all. It's like very sparse. You can just like barely guess where it's gonna lead you, but your system is being overridden by your higher self right now, and it's nudging you in the situation, interesting, in the direction. And more importantly, and you notice that especially the last couple of days, the longer you stay in the circumstances that you're in, that that are safe and comfortable and known, the more unbearing it's gonna get for you. Like, it literally is gonna feel like you want to pull your hair and just like, you know what, like, fuck, okay, like, I am freaking scared of this new path because it's like so out there, but I'm gonna go for it because like staying where I'm at is no longer an option. This is exactly the mindset that you're gonna have, that is gonna catapult you and give you the courage to take action upon it. But again, this is the ultimate preparation before you can embody your highest self and you can arrive at where you've always were meant to arrive at. Because it's one thing to have these big visions of like how you want to live your life and all of these things, but it starts with you attaining some missing, I hear like qualification, like there's some knowledge, there's some gap that you're still meant to fill before this can become your reality. This is your life, this is your life's work, this is your purpose, your dharma. So this path that is opening up for you, it's actually like a saving grace, I just heard, like a blessing in disguise. So be freaking grateful for it. By the end of the video, you will know how this applies to me, because maybe you will see then the parallels with what you are, like literally I see your face being guided towards it. And every time you try to think about something else or like be, like focus, you're gonna be guided right back. You cannot outrun this. This is like, it's go time, okay? This path that is very much unknown, you're meant to go down that. Also, I'm still like, my throat, like I was fine. This is so interesting that like my throat is hurting. Oh, here we go. I pushed through, right? Like I sat down, even though there were all these disturbances, I filmed, I spoke through the uncomfortableness that I felt. This is exactly what this leap is gonna feel like. It's not gonna be comfortable. It's gonna literally like scare you so much, but you're meant to push through the uncomfortableness of it. Because what is on the other side of it will like, it's so worth it. Like no question about it, okay? But my lovely, you already see me holding these cards. I'm just feeling called to maybe pull one card just as an addition. Maybe there's something else that wants to come through for you. So let's see. Yeah, okay. I felt like, okay, these cards are not really necessary, even though I said it in the beginning, but these cards, if you have been here for a while, these are no strangers to you whatsoever. We have the gem and the animal. The gem, this is literally like you coming into your full potential now, where you're being guided to now. It's the polishing of the diamond, literally. You haven't even tapped into your full potential, but this missing piece, this qualification, this knowledge, there's something very tangible of what you're meant to do, like very hands-on. And then the animal, bottom of the deck energy, the supporting energy for you is literally that animal drive, because what you've been going through the last couple of days, like this discomfort, and it's just like everything feels kind of like unbearable. It's a cage that you're in, that you're gonna be able to escape with that animal focus and that drive. But again, like it's actionable. No longer being, like just here weeping with the circumstances that you're in and just like feeling sorry for yourself. It's not gonna help you at all. It's not gonna get you where you're meant to go. You really sit with this like seemingly out of nowhere impulse, idea, thought. Let it come to life in front of you and be like, how could I not have seen it sooner? You were not meant to. Now is the time where you can actually take action upon it. Okay, so, woo, my lovely. With that said, I'm feeling called to wrap up this daily pick-me-up message up here now. As always, let me know in the comment section how this resonated. Feel free to leave a comment, but with that said, have yourself a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day as always, and I cannot wait to see your beautiful face on one of my next upcoming videos, which is most likely gonna be within the next couple of days when, you know, these messages want to be communicated. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you there, but take care of yourself, and I love you very, very much. Bye-bye. Ooh, it has been a while, huh? Since I've done that. I mean, that felt good. My hands are still very, very warm. I literally saw just like life force channeling like through my crown, out of my throat chakra, out of my mouth towards you. And I saw a wolf howling at the moon, so that might be very significant. Also, a song that I want to share that came through very strongly this morning was Suzanne by Ray. I will have a link in the description box. Feel free to listen to it. There's a message for you in it as well. And now, drum roll please, the freaking wake up moment that literally came out of left field for me after this Lionsgate portal. For those that are not aware what my current situation is, well, I'm living at my parents' house in my childhood bedroom. Have been here back for a month, and literally it just like my energy cannot I cannot be contained here any longer. I love that the sun just came out as well, because I already figured out like I need to go. And for me, before the Lionsgate portal, I was like, okay, let me apply for project manager roles and get kind of independent again, because I'm neck deep in debt. Yeah, I have like student loan, credit cards. There's so much that is literally like weighing heavy. I don't really have any income stream besides, you know, like a bit of what comes through YouTube, which I'm so freaking grateful for. But so with that mindset, I was like, oh yeah, let me apply. And then the Lionsgate portal happened, and I'm like, nope, no motivation to do any type of more applications whatsoever. Instead, I was being forced to look at my specific circumstances. I'm like, okay, I want to go, ideally, south of Europe. I have no money. I am so deep in debt. How is that supposed to work out? And then it presented itself to me, because I did like proactive research, and turns out there's like from the European Union, we have like a youth project thingy where they are taking care of the travel, the accommodation. You get like pocket money, food is like completely taken care of in exchange for like labor or like support with said project that is in need of help, right? So I'm freaking applying now for like different eco villages and eco communities all over like south of Europe for now, and see just which ones to like host me. And then I will basically not only be able to help like with like gardening and just like some type of like maintenance and construction, like whatever is needed, but like all my like basic needs are being met, and I'm gaining knowledge of what it actually looks like to live in community, because that obviously with like New Earth emerging and all of it, I know like you have the same dream as I have. I felt it for the longest time, like I'm meant to live in community, but I've never experienced one. I don't even know like what to look out for. What is a good community? What is a bad one? So I'm on a mission to now, like the moment it happens, I'm out of here, and I'm gonna travel for however long I'm being guided to, from eco-village to eco-village, to see how these already established communities and not so established communities are working. Because not only do I see myself living in one, but I also see myself building one. So this is the knowledge gap that I've had all this time, And now I've been forced in a situation where I literally, like, there's no other option. Like, this is the only thing that I see now. And it's being presented on like silver platter, and I'm like, obviously I'm gonna go for that. What would another project manager role at a big like organization company even do for me? I'd rather work with the earth and meet inspiring people that very much already embody this like new earth heightened consciousness. I'm so excited, and this excitement has been lacking when I felt like obligated to apply to all these like 9 to 5 like very corporate jobs. So if you feel yourself like in a similar situation, that's what I mean with what is coming out of left field. This is your out. This is what you were always meant to be guided to. And literally what I'm being shown is like a funnel, and you're like in that bit where you're just getting squished and you're like, I need to get out. This is how you get out. But it had to become so uncomfortable first. Otherwise you wouldn't have moved, you know? So yeah, with that out of the way, my lovely, let me know how this applies in your certain circumstance. Yeah, I'm also already having so many things going on in my head with like this channel and how it would feel like to like vlog this experience, you know, because I feel like there's so much value in actually seeing how communities organize themselves and what it actually takes to build one. Because this is like the future of living. You know, it's not like no, not literally, like this is what like the collective is like gonna feel the push towards. And so many people would want to do that in the future, and like already doing it. So I'm like, I want to jump on it. So yeah, but whatever it is, yeah, for the life that you want to live, for the person that you want to be, there's something that you still need to go through, but it's a positive thing. It has nothing to do with going through more healing. That you already done, like emotional, mental, like spiritual health, like it's, you're already there. But the physical, you know, like life, that is something like you still have something missing. But that's about it. Get excited and freaking let me know in the comments what it is. And when you're already in there, if you made it to the very end of this video, comment, okay, I just heard animal. Comment a wolf. And this is just like the glimpses that we're getting of like the freaking new age in Aquarius, right? That is all about collaboration and invention and just like front runners disrupting the system. Ooh, I'm so glad that we do this together. But anyhow, I'm gonna go now. Comment a wolf emoji so I actually know that you stand until the very end. And I will see you when I see you, whenever that is going to be. Yeah, take care of yourself. I love you, I love you, I love you.